I don't know what the top story is.
Pat Roy back in the league.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
So many controversial figures back in the league.
Yeah, apparently if you just kind of go away for a bit and then you have a one-on-one conversation with Commissioner Bettman.
And Darren Dreger comes and gives you a little article. Or if it's Pierre LeBrun. Gives you a little article on The Athletic. You're good. You're good.
It's all it takes. You don't need too much.
You don't need too much.
Pat Roy comes back into the NHL. The reason that this piqued my interest was it reminded me a lot of when the Canucks hired Travis Green after firing Willie D. And Trevor Linden's like, we interviewed nobody else for this job. And everyone went, you didn't ask about anybody with some NHL?
You literally didn't at least ask Springsteen? Because that's the only person he would have picked over Patrick Roy.
It's that Goldilocks, where it's like, this was too firm, so we went the opposite, and we went too soft.
Patrick Roy, too soft.
And I was distracted by the Bills-Chiefs game, but I did have the Islanders Stars game on last night, which Bo Horvat did win in overtime.
Nice.
And the one thing we learned is that he wasn't used a lot in overtime, so already Pat Roy changing things up. But they basically had the game in one box on the screen, and the other one was just Patrick Roy coaching. And like, this is a first game against the Dallas Stars, not a conference rival, and he's just dancing all over the place. He's flailing. He's got veins throbbing in his head. And I'm like, he's going to do just fine.
Well, it's Thursday's game, I think, that we're all anticipating, are we not?
That's Montreal, yes?
Yeah.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm getting more and more fascinated with Patrick Roy because he is this god in the hockey world who still wants to do. He basically does whatever he wants, and they kind of talked about it on 32 Thoughts today, where like he just went in the middle of August. He's like, "Yeah, I'm not coaching the Avalanche anymore. Like, big deal. Like, go kick rocks." And everyone's like, and you'd think with somebody else,
fuck Connor Bleakley. I didn't want him in the 2014 draft.
I could see where this is going. I'm out of here. And it's Pat Roy. So like any other coach without that godlike reputation, would just be, ridiculed and run through the mud by Pierre LeBrun.
I don't know if it's a reputation, but he has like a god syndrome.
Also
and I think the thing is that again, Elliot talked about this, but it's just the idea of what's the one team that is run by one person that any egotistical maniac could go and coach, and they still would have no sway with the GM.
Mm-hmm.
What team is it?
The New York Islanders.
You're telling me you're going to Lou with a slight beard, telling him on day one, "Oh, we need to trade our first for another guy." You think you really?
Wait, is that slight beard gone now?
Oh, it is.
Oh, it's gone,
yeah,
dude.
because I was looking at a photo, and they're like, Patrick Roy. I'm like, that's not Patrick Roy.
Patrick Roy walks into the GM's office, and like, Lou's just sitting there with a violin playing.
I thought he pulled out a shick.
Yeah.
All right, sit down, Pat.
Sit down, Pat. Close shave. Don't worry, I do this all the time. It's fine. I did this in multiple wars. It's fine.
Yeah, he's looking like a New York Yankee coming into town, and because I saw a tweet and it's like he's clean shaven, and I'm like, who? And I forgot about the beards thing, so I'm like, what a stupid thing to tweet about. What an idiot!
Right.
What a moron. But what are we expecting to wrap it up with the Islanders? Because I don't want it to put anyone in a position where they have to hear about the New York Islanders for longer than
might get bored into submission.
God, I'm already
right off the top. It's the New York Islanders.
Like, what a great way to start the show, Ryan. The New York Islanders. This is now an ASMR podcast. This is for people who are trying to get to
Anders Lee, the captain of the New York Islanders.
You know he's going to score 20 goals. And that is a career high.
Who are they sending to the All-Star game?
Isn't it Horvat?
I don't know.
Barzal and Horvat are having great years.
Yeah, but did they send both?
I don't know. Who knows?
I love how we're so bored by the New York Islanders. We're not even going to look it up and fact check. It's one of those.
It's
guys.
one of those guys. Godspeed to them. I hope Lou does great at the deadline, trading for a player he doesn't want to trade for, but he feels like he has to, and trading another first. So Godspeed to them. And I just think, Lane Lambert. Hey, you had a nice little run there.
Hey, you guys will appreciate this. You guys like jokes. I thought of this on the weekend. More like Lame Lambert.
Hey guys,
so that's the third straight year where Bo
Yeah.
Horvat's been had his coach fired mid-season.
Ryan, which one's your level for the? no, just tell me which one. Which one is yours?
It's number one.
It's one.
Yeah.
All right, thank God. Hey guys, what's going on? It's now Geet and I.
Sometimes you get a timeout.
Ryan's in timeout right now. I've lowered his level on his mic. He's trying to speak. He can't. Listen, you got to come here with hot takes all the time. Okay, you know what? I'll let Ryan out of jail. Here you go.
There'll be more on the on Pat Roy and our expectations for him. Thank you. On Sauce It or Toss It. Now,
let's talk about what we really want to talk about.
The Edmonton
what does
Oilers.
A first, Vasily Podkolzin and Hunter Bruskevich. What does it get us? How many players? Does it get us Lindholm and Tanev?
I'm ready to invest in a Chris Tanev now.
Dude, I don't know. I know your take. Gita, what should we do? Guide us, please.
Should we make that deal?
Should we
Is
just?
that what you're asking? Yes, we're all in. We must just capture this moment, whatever it takes.
Some people wait a lifetime for a moment. It's like that scene, but it's Patrick Alvan.
We've gotta come out as Kelly Clarkson and not that Justin guy.
Oh yeah, we cannot be Justin Guarini. We cannot be just the Justin Guarini of this year.
No.
No. I would settle for Clay Aiken. I think he had a decent little career.